Shalom. And I'm going to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakach, Wadash. Double honors to my teachers, the apostles, and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to you, Akim, that's out there listening, pushing forth this word with truth and sincerity. And your few Akwath as well that's listening with sincerity. Alright, today, just coming back at you through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Just going to make a real quick lesson. And I'm going to title this one, Transition of Power. Alright? Because that's what we're in right now. We're in a transition of power. And what's that transition? Esau being the end of the world and Jacob being the beginning of it. Okay? And Esau Edom is who? The so-called white man. Alright? The people that lack melanin in their skin. Okay, starting with the rulers of this world, the elites, right? The Rothschild, Oppenheimers, DuPonts, Gettys, right? And Jacob will be who? The so-called Negroes, the Native Americans, and the Latinos, right? And the ones that scattered abroad among these other nations, right? But mainly, okay, the elect, okay? Because only the elect is going to be saved on this side here, okay? And the rest of the nation is going to come through the loins of the elect. All right. Hey, so without further ado, man, let's jump straight into it with 2nd Ezra 6 and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 7. All right. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Okay, so basically Ezra was asking, yo, when is gonna be the end of the world? Okay, when is Yahweh Shai in a nutshell gonna come back and reign and get what's his, you know? So this is what the angel is gonna answer. What did he say? Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob hand held first the heel of Esau. So shows you the angel went back from the beginning. Shows you what the whole scriptures is about. What? Jacob and Esau, man. Okay, those two the entities, right? So Jacob hand held first the heel of Esau, showing you what when in Genesis where it says one shall be stronger than the other, even though Esau came out first, what? Jacob grabbed that heel, man. Okay, showing you what? Let's read on. Verse 9, for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So Esau is the end of the world, man. Okay, Esau is the end of this age here. Okay, and we're the beginning of it that followeth. Abaratazah, we be of the hopeful elect. You see? And what? We're the last leg of this guy's empire, man. Okay, we're seeing Esau's kingdom crumbling. We're seeing his kingdom falling. And the signs of that is what? Hey, the grain of rice, the MOTB, right? Now, too recently was being broadcast in mainstream media, BBC, you know, different multiple news outlets coming out, you know, Esau slowly bring it in your face. And we know that's a main prophecy that needs to happen before the end happens, man. Okay, showing you, hey, we're closer and closer to this guy's rulership to being done. And what? For us to come next, that's transition. Alright? The Lord did say, hey, let's get this Salakia. If I'm not mistaken, give me a second. What was it? Yep, 1 Corinthians, if I'm not mistaken, 15. Let's get this. Okay. Bear with me for a minute. Yeah, there we go. Right quick, right here. To the point, right? 1 Corinthians 15 and verse 26. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Okay, the last enemy who's going to be destroyed is death, man. And this here could be interchangeable for who? Esau Edom. He's known as death. You see? He's the last one that's going to have to be put down. Going back to what? Habakkuk, proving what? Esau is death. Let's go to Habakkuk 2, right? Habakkuk 2. And yo, you look at the earth, man. Look at the earth and tell me that Esau is not death, man. As Habakkuk says, man. Deforestation, right? If I pronounce that right. You see? The laws tell you that certain trees you're not supposed to cut down, because what? It promotes, oxygen, so on and so forth for to promote life. But this guy goes and just cuts down anything and then builds his cities within it, man. Okay? Showing you, hey, that's an example showing you this guy is death. He is as death, man. Even the food that he makes, the processed food, the seedless fruits, so on and so forth. Because we know, hey, fruits are supposed to have seed. The seed is life, man. Okay? Where don't on your loins, what do you have? You have seed. You have sperm. And that gives life, that creates life. You see, but this guy, he goes and takes out seeds from the fruits, man. So on and so forth. Showing you this guy is as death, man. That's why when I read earlier in 1 Corinthians 15 and I forgot what was the verse, but when it said, the last enemy that shall be put down is death, roughly paraphrasing. It is death as in actual death, because hey, we're gonna be immortal. But you could take it in the sense too that what Esau Edom, and I'm gonna prove it right here. Habakkuk 2 and verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death. You see, Esau is as death, man. So that precept is interchangeable with that. You see? And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. See, this guy is as death. Esau is death, man. You see, everywhere he goes, man, death follows him. You see, the Lord gave him the whole earth, and what? The earth, it's on its last leg too, bro. Scriptures say, hey, if the Lord didn't hasten the days, man, no flesh should be saved, man. Esau will kill fucking everybody, man. He pollutes the air that we breathe. Him himself, he breathes it, but yet he freaking sprays shit in it, to put the people in a low vibration. You see, that's why this guy has to be put down, man. Because, hey, let's read this. Ecclesiasticus 10 and verse 4. The power of the whole earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Okay, who's that one that is profitable? Yahweh Shai, and us being joint heirs with him, man. Okay, that's why also in Romans, right? Let's get that. In Romans 8, okay, real quick. This is Romans 8. Bear with me for a minute. Yeah, right here. Romans 8 and verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see? Even though, let me read that again. Salaki, I'm getting too excited. Romans 8 and verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see? Everybody's waiting, bro. They're waiting for us to come in rulership, man. The creatures, the animals, you see, the earth. We want a new earth and a new heaven where dwelleth righteousness, roughly paraphrasing that scripture. You see, because who's the person that's ruling right now, being Esau Edom, man, he's polluted the whole earth with wickedness, with death. You see? And that's why right now we're in that transitioning of power. You see? And what? Jacob's going to be on top and Esau's going to be at the bottom. Okay? Esau, Edom, the whole nation's going to be at the bottom, man. Okay? Which brings me to this. Proverbs 11. Proverbs 11 verse 8. The righteous is delivered out of trouble, but the wicked cometh in his stead. That's that transitioning. Okay, in other words, it's that Uno card, the reverse card. You see? Now, we're getting to the point of time that when Yahweh Shai comes and delivers us, right? Being the righteous is delivered out of trouble. Aberratus will be of the hopeful elect, right? We would get out of the trouble, and then what? Esau Edom's gonna come in our stead, man. Okay? He's gonna have to deal with the curses now. The Lord's gonna take us. He's gonna take those curses away from us now. Okay? Because we know that what? This is our last captivity. This is the last time any nation's gonna rule over us. Okay? Which let's get this in Lamentations. Right quick. Right here, Lamentations 4. Okay? This is Lamentations 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. You see? The cup is going to pass through unto Esau Edom. What cup is that? The cup of slavery. The cup of the curses, man. Okay? That's why in Proverbs 11 and 8, it says what? The wretch is delivered from trouble, and what? The wicked cometh in his stead. And the wretches being who? Jacob. And the wicked being who? Esau Edom. It's always about those two, man. Those two right there, man. Okay? Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. You see, our punishment is on the verge of being accomplished, and we're seeing that, man. Okay? He will no more carry thee away into captivity. See, like I said, this is our last captivity. We're not going to go into captivity no more, man. He will visit that iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. You see, showing you that what? Esau is going to come in our stead, and what? We're going to go on top. Okay? Being joint heirs with Yahushua. Okay? Having dominion with Yahushua. We're going to go back on top, man. When Yahushua is going to get what's his. Right? Which brings me to get this. Actually, we could get it right here. Let's get this in Daniel's. Right? Daniel 7. And verse I saw 13. And I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the son of man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near unto him. The Son of Man is who? Yahushua. He came to the Ancient of Days, being who? Yahweh. Okay? Verse 14 being the point here. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom. Okay, to Yahushua, right? That all people, nations, language should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall never pass, which shall not pass away, in his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Okay, Yahushua received that, and we know what, according to the scriptures right here. Let's get it real quick, since I already got the chapter where it's written in, right? Salak. Give me a sec. What is the precept? Yep, right here. Romans 8 and verse 17. And if children, then heirs of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and joint heirs with Yahushai, if so be that we suffer with him, we must be also glorified together. See, we're joint heirs with Yahushai. So Yahushai received this, right? He received a dominion, an everlasting dominion over nations, every nation, language, and tongue, right? Including Esau Edom. Esau's inside this too. You see, it's all nations, man. An everlasting one, which shall not be destroyed. Also proving that, hey, we're not gonna go into captivity anymore, man. Once Yahushua come, cracks the clouds, man, takes what's his, and delivers his elect. Apparatus already have that number. Okay, once the kingdom's established. Okay, Esau Edom is gonna have the curses on him. He's gonna drink of the cup, man. You see? Right, let's get this right quick. He's gonna drink of that cup, man. We already read in Lamentations 4 that he is gonna drink of that cup. That's why, hey, rejoice, be glad right now, man. Hey, max out your credit card, man. For you Edomites out there, man. Go crazy, man. Because, hey, the time's gonna come, man. Hey, you're gonna receive double that we received, man, of the portion of the curses, man. Okay? Look what you did in slavery, man. It's gonna be worse what's gonna be done unto you, man. Alright? So Jeremiah 49 verse 12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Who was it? Who was they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup? Us, man. but we are surely drunken. And you think Esau, Edom, is not gonna drink of it? Us being who the Lord loves, and He hates Esau, man. You think Esau's not gonna drink of that shit, man? Sound like it, of the cup of the curses of slavery? He is, man. Yo, he surely is, man. Best believe that, man. All right. Let's get this. Deuteronomy 30 and verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. You see? All the curses that were put on us, they're going to be put on our enemies, man. Okay? All these other nations are our enemies, man. The Lord's going to put those curses on them, man. Matter of fact, yo, let's get Psalms 83, man. Proving what? These nations are our enemies, you know, starting with Esau, Edom. Okay? Hey, when we fell down, man, they were rejoicing. They were glad that when we fell, man. You see, they were hissing, you know, according to Lamentations 2:15, roughly paraphrasing. Right? Hey, so hey, these curses are going to fall upon them, starting with Esau, Edom. Alright? What was I going to get? Oh, yeah. Psalms. Right quick. 83. I'm going to start at verse 1. Psalms 83, a psalm or psalm of Asaph. Okay, keep not thou silence, O Most High. Hold not thy peace, be not still, O Most High. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. Okay, the Lord's enemies are making a tumult, and the Lord's enemies are our enemies too. Okay, because what did King David say? Don't I hate them that hate thee, even with a perfect hatred? Okay, and when you have enemies, your enemies hate you, man. Okay, so the Lord's enemies are our enemies too, right? For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. Who's the Lord's people? Who? Israel, man. Okay? Against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel, see? Hey, Israel, man. Israel always goes back to Israel. You see, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. That's what they have said. That's their crafty counsel. Them summits that they be having, okay? Them councils, man. They be making plots on how to take us out, man. Okay, starting with Esau, Edom. And it's funny, because, hey, that's what's going to happen to him. He's going to be taken out, man, completely. Obadiah 1 and 18. You see? Hey, he has set a trap. He's fallen into the ditch which he made, you know? He made a pit, he's fallen into the pit which he made. You know? Man. So reading on, for they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacle of Edom. You see, number one, enemy number one. Esau, Edom, man. And we read, man, hey, he's gonna go into slavery. He's gonna drink of the cup. He's gonna be put down. Death is gonna be put down. The last enemy is gonna be put down is death. Okay? And the Ishmaelites of Moab and of the Hagarenes, Gebal and Ammon and Amalek. You see, Esau is mentioned 2 times, man. Because Amalek is one of the tribes of Edom, right? The Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre, Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. You see? Those are the Lord's enemies, man. You see? Esau, Edom's mentioned 2 times, man. Yeah, he's going to receive double, right? He's going to receive double. Of course, the Lord had to mention him 2 times, man. You know? But hey, the point being what? The point of this lesson was what? That transition of power. Esau's going to come in our stead, us being in the Lord right now in his society, okay? And he's going to be, and we're going to be on top. We're going to rule over the earth with Yahushua being the head, right? That's why also scriptures say what? The first many, how does the precept go? The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. And who's last in this society here, in this kingdom here? Us, man. Jake. Israelites, man. Okay? The so-called blacks, the so-called Native Americans, the so-called Latinos, you know? So on and so forth. We're last. And who's on top? Esau, Edom, man. These Amalekites. You see? And what? The time's gonna come that the last gonna be first, and and the first gonna be last. That transition of power, man. All right, and that's what we look forward to. And Abaratazar, we be of the elect. All right, so with that, man, I'm gonna close off by giving all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakakodash. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Until next time, I'm gonna say Shalom.